Christopher Gruits. I'm Executive Director of Interlochen Presents at Interlochen Center for the Arts in the United States. I think if a presenter or a promoter is trying to work with you on capturing digital media, and as long as you feel like the performance was a good quality and you feel comfortable with that, and as long as that performance is not being commercially distributed, it's probably a great idea to partner with them on that so that your content can be distributed more widely online, so that more promoters can see what type of artistry you have, and that you can reach a greater audience as a result. Yeah, I think if you're producing video or you're producing content for online, you want to make sure you're putting that on as many platforms as you can, in addition to your own ensemble or artist website. It is on YouTube, it's on Facebook, so that as many people as possible are seeing the artistry that you're creating. If you have a piece of media that you've developed and you're posting that on a social network, you want to be asking your audience what they think, if they've experienced this music before, what their perspective is. So much of social networking is based on engagement and not just putting out media for passive consumption. We really want people to engage with the media, to comment, to ask us questions. You heard this composer before, give us your feedback. Here's some other interesting information about that composer or about that piece. When you're editing online content or if you're editing video for online consumption, it's important to think about small, digestible segments or individual pieces or individual movements of the piece, as the attention span online is much shorter than in a live performance setting. There's a lot you can do. For instance, on YouTube, there's a thing called annotations that you can add to video, promoting a live performance or giving some contextual information about a piece of repertoire, about an artist or about a composer, so people can better understand the music. And to think about digital as an opportunity to not just present the music that we're performing, to present other information around the music to enhance the audience's perspective. I think it's a mix of content. Everyone obviously wants to see live performance content. If you're an ensemble or an artist, that's what people expect to see. But I think people also want to see the process, what the behind-the-scenes process is like, the rehearsal process. How do you prepare that piece? How do you select a piece? What goes into making that performance happen? People are very interested in that type of content. Yeah, I don't think it's actually making the industry poorer. I think it's supporting and enhancing attendance at live events. I think media can really help live attendance, and I think it's important to have that content there so that you're encouraging people to come to the live performance. We can't replace the live performance, and I don't think digital media is trying to do that. I think if you're working with a venue that wants to capture something like a webcast or some type of recording, I think it's very fair for an artist to say that they have the right to approve that product, and they want to have a perspective on, ensuring that it's a good quality, but also that they're partnering with the organization to say how it's going to be distributed, and they have a right to use that media as well. And I think most organizations, as long as you're not distributing commercially, would like to share that content with you because it gets both the organization's name and the ensemble's name out to a wider audience. Yeah, so that's a combination of editing live performance content into, again, those shorter bits or digestible bits, but also thinking about commissions or opportunities for artists to create content that we maybe just put online. Maybe it's not a live broadcast or a recording of a live performance, but maybe it's a studio performance on video that's put out online for audiences that way. There's always going to be a much bigger audience that can't attend a specific live performance. We need to be thinking about those audiences as well as the live audiences. Yes, I mean, I always try to see an ensemble that I'm going to program. I always try to see them live. That's the first thing. But if I can't see them live, video is the next best thing, video and audio, because that gives me a sense of the artist, what they can do with an audience. That is a big factor in how I make a decision about what they do.
Okay, good. Thank you very much for
Thank you very much.
And that was at Classical Next. Thank you.